Hello everyone, that's what's a print of by a guy called the artist Taxi Driver. I thought it was quite amusing, so I decided to write it. It's got some other ones too. So anyway, my name is Richard, and this video is inspired by a guy called Regular Elite, a YouTuber, and it's Suicide Prevention Month. I didn't know that, but it is apparently. So this is my contribution to that event. And now I want to talk about prevention rather than suicide. But I know about that. I've been depressed for most of my life, consequently child abuse and just sheer bloodiness and postpartum one. I don't want to go into all the details. It's just well, my whole life just unable to make friends because I didn't have the social skills, didn't have the experience, just didn't know anything as a child, and bullied as well. Just incredible. Yeah. Anyway, I'm on my own now, retired and widowed, and struggle to survive some days, frankly. I just can't cope with the boredom. I do stone every day just to survive. Literally true. You know, illegal acts, which should not be illegal, but they are. So I don't mean it do any harm to anyone, but it's the only thing that works for me, and it's quite a drastic thing to do, really. Anyway, the point I want to make is I've had a lot of downturns, you might say. I've had two breakdowns, one massive one in 2009 and one not so big the year before. Hardly any support from anyone at the time at all, just no one there. And I've had loads of episodes where I think, what's the point? Why bother? Why carry on? Yeah, it's so difficult for me to meet anyone or get anywhere because I have so few interests in life. I can't join groups. There's no point. Well, some I can join, but not really as sociable as I wish for. And frankly, the only thing I do actually enjoy is a cannabis community. So there's coffee shops here, but I'll be much better off, but they're not. So I have to make do somehow. And I'm fortunate in some ways because I'm a baby boomer. I just bought a house in Bristol, and it was cash, so I don't need to pay a mortgage, and I can stop paying rent here, which is a lot. So I've got good income. Not much cash left, but I've got a good income. So on that point of view, I'm okay so far. But I made a really dumb decision. I just bought a carpet and just had a look at it in the house, and it's like charcoal grey. Freaking carpet is, it's so depressing. I can't believe I bought that, but I have. I have to live there now for years and then, God, what was I thinking? This is one of the problems of being your own. I make decisions, I make mistakes like anyone, but nobody corrects mine. There's nobody to bounce ideas off, or is that a good idea, or what should you think about it, or it just doesn't happen. So I make decisions, I go, okay, do that then. Look to right in the shop. But on the floor, God. He's not laid down yet, but I can imagine just walking up the stairs and it's dark grey prospect of going to bed each day. Oh, it's just madness. Oh, what was I thinking? God. And then, to make matters worse, I had a message from Virgin Media about my broadband installation, which means I won't have any internet for, well, not directly, for 2 weeks. And I depend on the internet, like cannabis, I depend on it for my survival. So with not, the possibility of not having it for 2 weeks, just, Jesus. Fortunately, this happened when I last moved house, so the solution is, I know the solution is to use my mobile phone, of course, and tethering and all that. But that's expensive, but I think I can probably do it for 2 weeks. But again, I have to sort it out. It's something else I have to do. And everything's just a chore for me. There's so little. I don't sound like some moaning mini bomb, but there's so few aspects of my life I actually enjoy doing, that every single chore that most people have, like washing up or whatever, it becomes painful. It just adds to the kind of general misery. So I took up prevention, and the way to do it, well, the logical approach is simply point out why you got a difference between what you have and what you want. In my case, I've got a chocolate grey carpet, and I really don't want that. So what can I do about it? What is the solution? Is there one? Well, I may try and brighten the place up by using more flowers or artworks. I may well do that. Painting and things like that could help, but it's still got the carpet on the floor, charcoal grey. It's like walking over a carpet or something. Unbelievable. My madness. And I wasn't about getting rugs or even putting stars on the thing. It'll be hard wearing or not, but maybe I can brighten it up in some way. But the point I really want to make is this: assuming I can't fix it, which is assuming I can't, then why bother about it? There's no point in worrying about things you can't change. If it isn't. I know it's difficult not to worry about things or be disturbed by them or react to them. It's human nature, of course it is. But the logic of it dictates that you don't react, because there's no point to it. There's no point to your action. It just stresses you out and gets you nowhere. So why do it? So I think I'm going to have to. Well, I'm already accepting it. I'm just. Well, yeah, I just accept the fact. Well, I can't change the carpet now. It's too late. I'm going to have to live with it. Yeah, maybe I can, as I say, brighten things up, maybe, and maybe that'll help. But the bottom line is, I've just got to accept it. There's no other option, really. Just let it be. Don't let it bother me. Just let it be, and just walk around as. Appreciate things for what they are, I guess. That's the usual solution to life. And as for not killing myself, well, I've thought about doing that many, many occasions, dozens of them, since teenage years. I think the one kind of key answer is, well, there's still life to live. Not much of a life, but there's still life. And this kind of artwork, in a way, illustrates that. It's kind of jokey for me. It sums up how I feel sometimes, but obviously I know it isn't always true. Hence the colours and the actual artwork of it, because it's quite attractive in a way. It's quite bold, and this is what appealed to me. It's kind of an obvious contradiction. It's a work of art which kind of lies, as it were. But that's an aspect of life which I find quite amusing in a way. People don't get my sense of humour sometimes, but there you go. So yeah, as I also said on my blog, in fact, maybe the first passage, not sure, but if you decide to keep going, then you might as well just carry on and do your best, whatever that means. There's no point in farting about or fretting over dumb decisions or stressing over things that can't be changed. It's just no point at all. So acceptance, as I've long known, is a key factor in being healthy and mentally healthy. Because, you know, people worry about stuff they just automatically, and they just can't do anything about what they're worrying about because it's fret and be concerned. But at times you can just bugger all about it. You just have to let it be. And that competition is going to be breathing for a long, long time. Oh, God. Let's go play Battleship, I think. Bye. See you later. Subscribe and like and share.